Dad, take this, quick!
A beam? But how?
Just eat the beam, man!
Fight!
Round 4.
Really got it bad, don't you? Take this, boy! Whoa! Good as new!
God damn! Boy!
Uh-oh! Icarus! Let's get out of here, quick!
Who did that? That would be me.
Yeah, Piccolo.
It's all over for you, Namek. You're going to die. Go on, what are you doing? Get those beams to your dad and hurry! Darn it!
Deep fried nabbit! How yummy!
Yo, Piccolo is sick!
I thought you wrong!
Who are you?
Who are you?
My name is Piccolo. Salsa! Leave him to me.
Yes, my lord.
Krillin, where are you?
In here. Here, give those to me. I'll take care of your dad. We had them. They were right in our hands. You!
Goku!
Hey, go on, catch.
Thank goodness, it's still here. Here, Dad, take this, quick!
It's funny how the rocks, before Krillin hit them, they changed. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
They turned into like a different shade, and then he just destroyed them.
But yeah, I think this, of course, shows that these like Piccolo dominated, shows that these soldiers aren't that much stronger than Frieza's second form, because Piccolo is stronger than Frieza's first form, and like he's actually stronger than Frieza's.
Piccolo's stronger than he was back then, anyway.
Yeah, of course. I'm talking about in this movie, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, in this movie, like Piccolo is stronger than Frieza's second form, but not his third form. So with the form that he looks like King Cole. Because in third form, he like dominates him, and takes advantage of like the death beam and stuff.
But you don't think the current Piccolo could beat Frieza in that form? Like in where he's at in this movie? You don't think he could beat third form Frieza?
No, because he hasn't fused with Kami
Kami,
yet. Yeah,
okay.
he's still with Nell.
Okay.
And this is, I'm pretty sure, it's like right after Namek, so they haven't like trained for androids or anything like that. That's my assumption anyway. So,
Gotcha.
but yeah, of course, when he fuses with Kami, yeah, he fucking dust Frieza at that point.
Yeah. Final form Frieza.
Yeah, but I think it shows that their power, just like where they're at on the actual scale, and I think like just a little made up story for them that like Ginyu Force failed. They didn't get into the Ginyu Force, so they joined Cooler's gang.
So you just think that everybody's just like the second class, and
Yeah, exactly.
they're just left over and they mad because
So come join me.
Yeah.
My brother denied you. Some shit like
I
that.
see what we're doing here.
Yeah.
I did like the fact so Vegeta had a really strong showing in, I forget which movie it was that I released it. It had to be the Broly movie. Yeah, he had a really strong showing in the fight. Even though this is one of the non-canon movies, Piccolo had a really strong showing. He killed two of the major antagonists.
Yeah.
And he was about to finish off a third before Cooler shot him through his chest.
Yeah, so he came, yeah.
Yeah. I was on the edge of my seat, man. I was excited to see Piccolo and him actually do something meaningful.
Exactly. Like, don't worry, go on, I got you. Get them shits to your dad.
And then also Saul's like it was a very short fight scene. Like you said, you're critical because there's not much much action compared to other movies, and which you would like. But I did like how he had the key saber, the energy sword, whatever you want to call it. But those things, those are really cool because it was a different technique than what we're used to seeing. Like we've seen the standard Kamehameha, we've seen standard key blast.
You mentioned, I was like, when he did that, I was like, somebody did that before. I was like, who's doing it? But you said Goku Black did it, so I was like, oh, I think.
Well, Vegito also had the key.
Vegito, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, okay. So,
but this was way later.
Yeah.
So not many characters have had the Keyblade. I mean, it's really interesting. I just like seeing new techniques.
Yeah, I think
it adds a different dynamic to the battle strategy. Like Krillin's destructive disc, my favorite technique of all time. Never kills anybody, but I love it.
Never kills anybody.
Fight!
Round 5.
It must have been a fluke. I don't see how a guy like this could have possibly killed Frieza. Huh? Ah! What the heck's going on? It's you.
Hurting innocent people is something I don't tolerate.
He's healed.
Salsa,
Yes, Lord Cooler.
tell me, what should I do with this Namek?
Put him down, Frieza!
This is Frieza's brother, you imbecile. This is Lord Cooler. Soon you will be at his mercy.
What mercy?
Mercy.
You've dug your own grave.
After I kill you, I'm going to turn this planet and everyone on it into dust.
No way! Not on my watch!
No one disgraces our family and lives to tell about it. Frieza. Yes. I can see how he would have trouble with you. I am in the 3rd transformed state, but I found a 4th beyond it.
What?
Oh.
Maybe 3rd transformed.
Oh,
state,
okay.
Not the 3rd state.
Okay. I was like, wait. That was funny. But yeah.
Reading comprehension, well, listening comprehension.
Oh yeah, definitely. How do you feel about this Goku showing his power and basically dusting off?
Yeah, Salsa.
So,
Did he ever? I feel like Goku just powered up and blew him into the rocks. He's a non-factor.
Yeah.
I think that was the last time we see him in the film.
Yeah.
And now he's getting ready to go to blows with Cooler. I think it's really impressive that he was able to fight underwater as long as he did.
Yeah. Also, one thing, can Goku not turn Super Saiyan at will? This is one thing
understand.
This is one thing I don't like about this movie. He does not. It seems like it seem like he can't turn Super Saiyan at will. Like he needs that same type of motivation how he did with Frieza. Somebody like, somebody's about to die. Instead of just like, that would have been a perfect time, right? You would think, right? But
I don't understand. So that's Josh. That's been a ongoing thing in the Dragon Ball movies where they don't transform.
Of course.
It's
not like Goku doesn't do that in the show though.
Yeah,
it's not like Goku doesn't hold that.
It's as predictable as like a Tyler Perry script back in the day. They had a certain thing. You have like the wife gets cheated on. There's an abusive or unloyal husband, and she meets the bus driver, and you know what's gonna happen. And it's the same thing with the Dragon Ball movies. They meet the new villain. Well, they're having the peaceful time. They're either a shopping mall, they're camping trip, doing something cool with their family, friends. Some baddies come up. They want some smoke for some reason, some revenge plot. They pull up. They beat them around, smack them around for a little bit. They beat some of them off. Pause. They beat up some of them, and then they get beat up by the main antagonist. The main antagonist powers up. Then, after getting beat up, they power up, and then they use like a Super Dragon Fist or Kamehameha.
I get that, but I don't know. It just makes it. This is what I just noticed. It made it seem weird and hinted that Goku can't do it at will, even though when he came back from Earth, he definitely was able to transform at will Because he met Trunks and he's like displaying his power against Trunks.
Well, that's because he had, at that point, didn't he go to Planet Yadra?
Yeah, exactly. He went to Planet Yadra before coming to Earth, so he had to have gone to Planet Yadra with this movie too. He could have not.
I have no explanation. I'm just as confused as you are. I don't understand. Like, you see, Cooler is there. He's not one of those guys you can reason with. He came here. He's gonna kill you. He's gonna kill your child. He's gonna blow the planet up. Yeah. So why are you not fighting with your full strength?
Exactly.
I don't understand that.
Yeah. But I guess that's Goku. And also like Vegeta, like it would have been it'd be interesting to see Vegeta interact with Cooler. Like, oh yeah, I used to go to his house. Frieza made it be clear. Yeah. Frieza made me visit him one day. Some shit like that.
When Frieza didn't have any work for me, some of the Coolers.
Frieza used to bring him to his house. It's like his servant boys.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Frieza introduced you to the prince.
Or take him to his planet with the chair.
Yeah. Fuck his Vegeta.
I still remember that chair to this day. But where is Vegeta?
He's supposed to be on Earth too. He's like fucking
doesn't care.
Fucking boom at this point. I don't know what he's doing.
There's always so many questions with these movies. Like, they were pretty much made to sell action figures, and I mean that's what they were. Yeah. They did a damn good job because I had a lot of them. There are cooler ones. If you love me, give me a cooler figure. Yeah. But yeah, that's what it was for. It always leaves the question of, where is this character? It would have been nice to see this if this happened. Why didn't they do that?
Yeah.
They're not very well thought out.
Exactly. Yeah.
In the grand scheme. Like, they're good. I like this. But lots of plot holes.
Fight!
Final round. Round 6.
You should feel privileged. You will be the first one to witness this form.
Huge!
Yes. Time to die! Frieza deserved to die if he got beat by a weakling like you. He's different. He's changed.
Why don't you wake up? You're hurting people. What have they done to you?
Now die with this planet! That's what you get for disgracing my family! No one can comprehend my power and cunning! What? No! He can't be! Curse you! Why wasn't he destroyed with the rest of them? Belay that order. Frieza's the one in charge of this quadrant. I don't believe it. I'll let him go!
That was crazy. So Cooler, from that last bit right there, so I deduced that he did not put 2 and 2 together. The saying that he let escape
until
was Goku, right?
Yep.
Until he
about to die.
die.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, cool. But I mean, there's only one saying, so he had to. Okay.
I would just think maybe he just didn't think of it at that point, but you got to think of when he said, "My brother was killed by sin." Was it that sin that we let go? That should be like in the back of your mind, but whatever, I guess.
Yeah, and then also one of the coolest bits of this movie is that there wasn't a lot of action. When it really comes down to it, the actual time Goku fought Cooler, I think there may have been. There's definitely less than 10 attacks that were done. There was a brief melee, but one of the coolest moments was when Cooler flew through the Kamehameha.
Yeah.
And then he just emerged to the other side and just knocked the snot out of Goku. That was amazing. I really enjoyed that. That's one of the reasons I like Cooler so much. He was such a badass. He had done something you'd never see anybody do that up until this point in Dragon Ball period. Let him be that dominant.
Here's the thing though, okay? I also like Cooler, but here's a few things. First, how much stronger is Cooler really if he really can't touch how much stronger is Cooler really in this form stronger than Frieza if he can't touch Super Saiyan? Because Frieza was actually doing some damage to Goku, especially when he went 100% full form.
Yeah.
They was fighting back and forth. It wasn't necessarily
it wasn't one side.
Yeah, it wasn't always just one side of Goku was always there, you know what I mean? In this though, Goku is like he's not being touched by exactly. So that's why I was like, how much stronger really is Cooler if Super Saiyan? He can't even touch Super Saiyan in his last form because this is his new form really.
That's above that.
Exactly.
I really the only way that I can justify this is that this is post Frieza. So Goku's been training. He's had the Zenkai boost from that, and then also he had the Senzu beam that also powered him up again. So I'm assuming that Goku is much stronger than what he used to be. By how much, I don't know, but I know he is stronger than when he fought Frieza. Without a doubt, because Goku never stopped training. He never stopped doing his push-ups.
I got you. And also, the one thing I have a problem with, like, this fight is so similar to the Frieza fight to me. It has a lot of the same shots. Goku has to have the same motivation to, like, you know, to turn Super Saiyan. Once he turns Super Saiyan, it's basically over. That's really the big thing. Like, you notice at the hand when he grabbed Frieza's hand, because I do vividly remember that. Like, he grabbed his hand, he's like, enough! He's like, enough is enough. He's like, ah! You know, shit like that. So there's definitely a whole bunch of similarities. And that's really the thing. I feel like there's no really originality with Cooler. Like, it's nothing that differentiates him from Frieza. Like, of course, you know, it's his brother, but they kind of have to, this movie is so similar to the fight on Namek. Like, there's nothing that really stands out. Like, oh, other than, oh yeah, this is that Cooler movie, like, Cooler's brother, you know, there's nothing that really stands out with this movie. Yeah. Vegeta doesn't show up. I actually forgot about Piccolo killing the guys, you know, that's like really the biggest highlight, really. Yeah. So that's really the biggest problem with Cooler. I feel like, and that's why I also said it would be good if Toriyama brings him back and make a whole new story like he did with Broly, you know. Yeah. So it could create some originality, but there's no really anything different about Cooler, you know. Like, this movie is so similar to the actual fight with Frieza, and then the fucking next movie, it's literally on New Namek. Yeah. So it's literally like, you know. Right.
That's his equivalent of being Mecha Frieza.
Exactly. I wasn't thinking about that, but yeah, exactly. So
Cooler is Frieza. For the most part, the only difference is their slight temperamental difference, where Cooler being more serious. I mean, other than that, like everything down to the shots, the having their own goofy, I guess, backup force that does the poses and
certain moves,
all that kind of stuff.
The ship, they have the same ship basically too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really the biggest thing. But I do like Cooler, and I do wish he does become king and maybe actually make something different about him. Maybe he was like away from the family, or he's like resents his family a little bit because
he's an outcast.
Yeah, he was an outcast or some shit like that, you know, because he actually had to train, unlike Frieza, who had natural ability, like a Vegeta and Goku type of relationship, or some shit, you know. Could do something like that, you know. Yeah. And I thought I saw a Vegeta. I thought I saw a video of like Cooler becoming the canon. That's what I thought I saw, but I don't know how accurate it is. I just saw a headline. I didn't see it actually.
I mean, but the Dragon Ball community is famous for people in that fandom being very clickbaity.
That's why I didn't click on it. I did look up Cooler though to see if there was any news on that.
Yeah, I hate people that make those kind of videos.
Yeah.
Cooler being canon in 2023. And then you'll click the video.
And will he be canon? And they started like, oh, we won't know. It's just some random fucking video.
They never confirm anything. It's like there should be. I mean, of course, there's a dislike button, but
yeah,
there should be a greater penalty for that.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, how'd you feel about the overall movie though?
I liked it. Standard Dragon Ball. When did this movie come out? Standard Dragon Ball movie. This is older. This is Z era.
Yeah.
And it came out several years ago. It was they're confined to having the movie be an hour. So with that, you know what comes. It was rushed, but I like Cooler, and I mean, if you just enjoy it for what it is, you will enjoy the movie as I did. If you want to pick holes in it, kind of like we did today, there's several holes for you to pick in. So
yeah,
overall, I liked it. I like Cooler.
Yeah,
he made the movie.
Yeah, I agree. I do like him. I also think it was funny how Cooler throughout the movie, you would hear like, "There's no way Saiyan defeated my brother." Oh, I see how this Saiyan might have defeated my brother. You defeated my brother is silly. Oh, I now see how he defeated my brother. Like, make up your mind.
My brother killed by a Saiyan? That's absurd. How could a Saiyan generate enough power to destroy Frieza? I can see how Frieza might have underestimated this one. He's somehow different from the rest.
Frieza. Yes. I can see how he would have trouble with you.
Ha! So this is the mighty Super Saiyan that defeated my brother. How ridiculous. Now I know why my brother was killed. I love it! You're too much!
But I do like Cooler, and I do wish he would become canon, though. What do you guys think, though? Do you guys like Cooler? I mean, I feel like Cooler is like a fan favorite, right?
Yeah. I think even before Broly was canon, Cooler and Broly were the same conversation.
Yeah, there was definitely two of my favorites. Broly and Cooler. So, yeah. What do you guys think, though? You guys want Cooler to become canon? Do you like Cooler? Let us know, man.
Also, who is your favorite movie villain that is not yet canon that you would like to see become canon?
Exactly. Yes.
Let me know.
Yes. And also, how do you feel about Cooler's Revenge? Do you like it? Do you think it's a nice introduction to the character? And yeah, him being Frieza's brother, you think it's earned in this movie? But let us know, man. But yeah, any final thoughts?
Did you say was it earned?
Yeah.
Him earned being Frieza's brother?
Yeah, like did they say it say a story enough, like to the point that it actually didn't feel rushed, to the point. Yeah, this is Frieza's brother. He was, he's some guy. Yeah. But yeah. Any final thoughts on the movie? All right. If you guys like the video, don't forget to hit the like button. We're gonna see you guys next time. Peace.
So I love Cooler. Cooler's one of my favorite villains.
Mm-hmm.
He's cooler than Frieza. But